Welcome back to another Scotch for the Common Man, and believe me, I couldn't feel any more common today than I ever have in a long time. Short rundown, I am a small business owner, sole proprietor actually, have my own graphic arts and sign business, and I have had the customer service week from hell. And not me working with clients, but actually me working with a service technician and a service company who does not want to do right by their own equipment. Won't bore you with the details. We're here to chill out and unwind, and today we have a little rare J&B, which is just Justerini and Brooks. I have to read it while I say it because I'll never get Justerini correct other than that, but this is another blended label, 3-year-old blend, and retail price point around $23, and you know you're dealing with a classy establishment when they put the price tag right there on the bottle, but it is a glass bottle. You know, again, middle of the range blended Scotch in terms of price point. Not too shabby. I've had this before, but I haven't had it for a while. So I just gonna crack the bottle open here. We'll do a little nose. And there's not an awful lot there. Not just right out of the bottle. So I've also got my glass here with about an ounce of water in it, again to help bring out the nose. Got a little more than an ounce in there, probably closer to 2. Probably won't stick around with you long enough to finish both. But as you can see, it's fairly light colored. You know, I only had about a ½ ounce of water in here to begin with. I'm going to swirl it around a little bit. The initial nose, very scotchy. But I notice as I swirl it around, it really just runs off the sides of the glass. It's not a very thick Scotch, kind of evident by the color there, but it definitely has the nose of a Scotch, but there's not a lot of definitive flavor that comes right out of the initial scent. There's a little peppery hint to it, a little vanilla, a little fruity, but not a lot. Now it's getting a little stronger, but probably because I've already got it in my nose. Let's give it a shot. Again, it's been a long time since I've had any of the J&B. It's smooth, and it does have a little burn going down. I probably took a little bigger swig to it than I would normally, but I have to say there's almost a tinny aftertaste. The initial taste is very smooth, like I had mentioned in the nose. There's hints of vanilla. It's a little peppery, but that doesn't seem to influence the taste. It seems to be more in the nose. Still getting a fruity nose to it, but on tasting it, and we'll do it again here. Now there's more of the fruit and the vanilla in the second tasting, but on the back of my tongue I'm honestly getting it's almost like a tinny metallic kind of aftertaste, and I wish I could describe it better. It's not terrible, but it's not what you would expect from a Scotch necessarily. I don't have a problem with J&B. It's very light. The color kind of tells the whole story. It's watery. It's not real thick. It doesn't coat particularly well, but for the price point at $24, not too shabby. But again, similar to a Cran McGregor, if you're having guests over and want to impress them with your Scotch or your blended Scotch, I wouldn't use this. Might be in my top 10, but very low to my top 10 as blended Scotches go. So I hope there's some information here that you find useful. In my personal opinion, my personal taste, and I am not an expert if you didn't figure that out already. I'm just a guy with a tie. And a Christmas tie at that. Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, Happy Hanukkah, whatever your seasonal is. But I'm going to tell you, if you're new to Scotch, or if you're interested in trying Scotch, I would steer clear of this initially, because this doesn't leave me with a real positive vibe about the whole genre of Scotch. Thanks for hanging out for Scotch with the Common Man. I am the Common Man. And check out some of my other videos on Planet Fremont. But nevertheless, look forward to more upcoming episodes of Blended Scotches. I've got some good ones in the wings. Thanks.